my question is more on lust and semen retention and women. So I'm kind of stuck between doing, like sadhana and certain types of meditation that deal with just abstaining from all forms of lust and controlling your lust. So I wanted to see what your perspective is on not masturbating, not having sex with women either, and also how does, because I still want women around. So how would I be able to have both sides of that, where I could have a chick just spending time with me, but at the same time, understanding like this journey that I'm going through.
Is it a non-truth or an in truth?
It's an in truth.
And in truth, good.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into it a little bit because semen
Okay.
retention always comes up. We're gonna get into it a little bit. There may be some things we need to take offline, but firstly, let me say this. Most every man on the stream right now, all 530, 540 folks on this stream have had a time where they're like, God damn, I'm beating my meat too damn much. I'm treating my meat like Rodney King over here. I need to chill out. I theorize that the term semen retention is a euphemism for I gotta quit beating my meat so much, right? In reality, most men who talk about semen retention, in reality, they would prefer some hot wet vagina, right? Instead of Pamela Henderson, right? So the semen retention is basically not masturbating in the absence of having a worthy female that's willing to get smacked down, right? That's my perspective on it. Am I wrong, or let me know?
So what I'm focusing on is not really the masturbation part, but just taking that lust, that sexual drive, and moving it towards a different goal. Like actually being able to take that energy, because I've been doing this for like probably like 2 years now, and I have a lot more energy. I just don't know how to redirect it.
You haven't busted it up for 2 years.
Almost.
Damn. Get this man a round of applause. Get this man a round of applause, God damn it.
Whoa, man.
Number one,
hey,
you
man,
might have
if you sneeze, man, you probably got come kind of at your eyeballs.
you the hell out of me, man. But on a serious note, so the first recommendation, and you are number one, give the man respect in as much as Anand Truth is a scholar, very well read, very knowledgeable saint. We've talked or communicated many times, very knowledgeable man. So I'm gonna recommend a book, but you probably have already read it. Are you familiar with Napoleon Hill's work on sexual transmutation?
Yes.
Okay, I figured as much. If you're watching, if you haven't read Napoleon Hill in general, read his books. He has a piece about sexual transmutation. What I will tell you for young men in general, your sex drive is too high, period. Especially if you're a healthy, vigorous man in good physical shape, your sex drive is too high. You around and kill somebody, Dixby. I'm cooling down a little bit, but what I can tell you is this. As a young man, you're in the prime of your life. You should be busy. I hate when I'm talking to guys and they're like, well, I don't want to overwork myself or overwhelm myself. Like, you ain't about to retire. You got another 50 years before you retire. Work your ass off. Why? Because when you look at every great man, Napoleon Bonaparte, Julius Caesar, Steve Jobs, Imhotep, Hannibal Barker. I was about to say Hannibal Lecter, but Hannibal Barca. He was a general from Carthage. When you look at every great man, most of their accomplishments, the foundation, even Einstein, the foundation of their work was made in their 20s. They might get recognized in their early 30s, but the foundation was in their 20s. You should be busy today. Me, when I engage in semen retention, it's on accident because I'm so busy working so many different businesses, hustling my ass off, trying to make a name for myself. When I start this live session, I say Marquett Devon Burton. that means something to me, and it got to mean something to you. I put work behind my name. So as a young man, I expect all of the saints to be winning. I expect you to put work behind your name. You shouldn't have time to play with your dick. Playing with your dick should be an expense because you're too busy working through your plan, grinding. That's number one. Number two, am I a believer in self-denial? Am I a believer in semen retention indefinitely or just because? No, I truly believe in the wholeness of the human animal, in as much as sometimes I feel like I need to get one off. Sometimes the day was so rough, the only thing that could cool me off is a little bit of Lewinsky. You heard me? Sometimes I need that in my life, but the key is to be balanced and to deny it at a certain level. Like, so for example, if I live with a woman, I'm still only diving in about 2 times a week, tops. So what I recommend, knowing that all of our bodies are different, you have to find a rhythm that works for you. But one general piece of advice that works for every man: work your ass off. You should not be using Pamela Henderson unless you really have to, unless you're like deployed in Iraq or something like that. Otherwise, you should be working on getting a woman. People will say, pursue your purpose, leave women to later. I'm a true believer that a hard worker is going to always prioritize purpose, meaning it's a priority, but you can also have women as well. Because you're a whole human being, you must nourish all of yourself. And having love is not only something for women, but it's also something for men. Men need emotion. They need spirituality. They need support. They need intimacy. They need community. We need everything. So though we are disciplined beings and we must control ourselves, we should not deny ourselves to the point of detriment.
Yes. Beautiful.
So if you want to connect offline on that, those are kind of my thoughts, but I wouldn't say just go indefinitely for no reason. Sometimes there are medical reasons that you might need to do that, and that's understandable, but definitely don't deny yourself to the point of where it's counterproductive, and also feel free to reward yourself. You know, like I remember one time I was in Cleveland, shout out to the homies in Cleveland, and I just had a big win in business. So, you know, we set up a situation and I was in one big room full of bad, and I was thinking, absolutely, I got to celebrate my damn self. And I like to celebrate with a bunch of bad. Every now and then you got to do that. But that's not a lifestyle. A lifestyle is work and benefiting from the products of your work. Did you have anything else you want to ask or share?
Yes. So before I leave you guys, I just wanted to add, there is information that I found recently. It's very interesting. It's called Brahmachari. And I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but it is a method of taking that energy and redistributing it back into your mind so that you can then properly use that to focus on whatever it is that you want. It's very, very intricate in terms of, and it's very closely related to spiritualism, which you were just talking about. So it's very interesting that just before I came on, you were talking about spirituality. But yeah, I suggest that you guys very much look into it. And also, I 100% recommend this man. Okay, everything this man has said, in the way he says it, the energy that he puts into it. Because think about it, we're on these videos and we haven't had to pay a single dime to be on these videos. Yeah, we have some people on here where you can't give them a call without donating, you know. And that says something. That says something huge about this man. So I just wanted to say I appreciate this man, and I appreciate all you guys for adding to this nation, because this is truly a remarkable experience, and it's going to grow and it's going to get very, very, very crazy. Thank you.
I appreciate that. And if you can, type in Brahmachari in the chat so people can Google it, because they might not be able to necessarily spell that. I know I can't, so I'm speaking for my damn self.